Honey, can I talk to you? Thank you, hon. I I don't like being taken advantage of. And it hurts, No, 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 honey, sorry. No, you haven't taken advantage of me. I don't feel that way at all. We talked about that a little bit in our relationship. That we never wanted to take advantage of the other. If the other wasn't, completely on board. But I guess this has been kind of eating at me, and I wanted to talk about it with you because I trust you, and I hoped that I could. Okay, I'll try to be quick. Basically, as long as I've been at the university, everyone is trying to find their footing, and I don't like to toot my own horn or anything, but generally I feel like I understand classes a little easier than most people. Not to say that it's easy, but that, I generally find my footing pretty quickly. So when exams roll around the first time around, usually most people do bad, but I don't. And so when people find this out, they always looked at me like, he's so smart, and that, they wanted my help. And naturally, of course, I want them to succeed too. But I only really got taken advantage of because, well, yes, I did help them. It hurt, that while I tried to be nice and polite and help them, once they got what they wanted, they didn't ask for me anymore. And it became this whole thing where I'd help people, and first of all, some of them wouldn't even say like thank you, and I dedicated time to that junk. Secondly, not once even did anyone ever ask how my day was. And that just made me feel like a tool. That I was merely a stepping stone for people, and I felt all that rage kind of burn within me that this wasn't right. And whenever people would ask me about scores later on, I would often lie and say that I got about what everyone else expected. And most people pinned that to, oh, this is the first exam, and, we'll all find our footing later. But some students did pick up on this, that I wasn't just trying to help everyone. And when I explained the situation to them, a lot of them were pretty understanding that, I didn't want to be treated like trash. And, some of them, they were pretty open. And I'm still friends with a few of them that, went to address that with me. But there was one guy, and he claimed I was being selfish, that I didn't want to help, and that he claimed that all I wanted was for me to succeed and no one else to. Which makes me feel like he completely wasn't even listening to why I was explaining. But anyway. Yeah, so I know that this isn't really your problem, but if you could just hold me and tell me everything's gonna be okay. Because that's all I've wanted for a relationship. I want to be open and communicate with you. And I know that we will have our fights, but can we promise each other that if we start fighting each other, like, about some argument, that we're not just going to be like blowing it off and just ignoring it? Because I hate holding grudges and I don't want to do that. I want to make this work. Because I love you, honey. You've made my life so much better. And things in life often come and go, but for once, I'd like for someone to stay in it. If that's okay with you, right? Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that you let me speak and you never cut me off. It's really hard for me to find that back with my family, And I just feel like you respect me so much. And I never want to do anything to hurt you. Because I respect you so much. And I hope that I don't come off as super clingy. Even though I know I can be a little needy sometimes. But I like when you play with my hair and I just calm down. Yeah, I love it, sweetheart. You're really, really special to me. Yeah. I'm glad we could promise on communicating in our relationships. And I promise that as long as I'm still conscious, I won't let you go, honey. You can guarantee on that. Yeah, I don't mind scratching your hair. Yeah, it's really relaxing. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna melt too. I love you, sweetheart. No, I love you more. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.